Hey everyone, it's Pitika from Rock Daydream Nation. When people think of Deep Purple, they think of the riffs. They think of the speed, the power, the volume, Smoke on the Water, Highway Star, Burn, Space Truckin', songs that defined hard rock. But beneath all the riffage lies another side of Deep Purple, a side built on heartbreak, regret, reflection, raw emotion, songs that hit in the gut. Today, I'm going to count down what I believe are the 5 most emotional Deep Purple songs ever committed to tape. These aren't the heaviest riffs or the fastest solos, but these are the songs that hit you right in the gut, play to the emotions. So let's dive in. My number 5. This was released on the Steve Morse era album Bananas, and it's unlike anything in Deep Purple's catalogue. It was written as a tribute to the crew of the Space Shuttle Columbia following the tragic disaster in 2003. It contains no vocals, yet it manages to say more in under 2 minutes than any song does in 5. Steve Morse plays with fine restraint. He doesn't show off, but crafts a melody that feels almost delicate, fragile. Every note is carefully chosen, with silence becoming just as important as the music itself, and counterpointed by Aries keyboards gently lifting the arrangement, while Ian Pace's restrained percussion ensures nothing distracts from the emotion. Then we have number 4, Soldier of Fortune, 1974, David Coverdale. This appeared on the Stormbringer album. I think this is one of David Coverdale's finest vocal performances committed to tape. It was written from the perspective of a wandering soldier, but the message is universal. It's about searching for meaning and after chasing the wrong dreams. Ritchie Blackmore's playing is beautifully understated. Rather than filling every gap, he lets the melody breathe. Then there's Coverdale. Instead of unleashing the powerful blues voice, he sings with restraint and that warm, beautiful vocal tone. It's a voice that makes you believe every lyric that he's singing in this song. Number 3, Wasted Sunsets, 1984 of Perfect Strangers. Musically, this song slowly builds rather than exploding immediately. You have John Lord's keyboards create an atmosphere with Roger Glover, and Ian Pace plays with enormous patience in the groove, but allowing every chord to linger. Then comes Ritchie Blackmore. His solo is very expressive. There's no displays of speed for the sake of speed. You can feel that every bend of the strings is full of emotion. His sustained notes seem to hang in the air. And Gillan delivers one of his most engaging, mature performances, balancing sorrow in the lyrics. This is a really melancholy, sorrowful lyric, but Gillan delivers it with emotion. This is a deep cut, but it ages like a fine wine, and I've always said this is one of my favourite songs off the Perfect Strangers album. It is one of Deep Purple's greatest achievements. Number 2, Mistreated. David Coverdale on the Burn album laid down one of his greatest vocal performances of his career. This song isn't about subtle emotion. It is raw, emotional anguish. It's about a man who's reached his breaking point in a relationship, and it's from a whisper to a scream. Ritchie Blackmore's guitar work is controlled and it builds momentum. The tone he uses in his riffage is to die for. Everyone's in the pocket. Everyone's in synergy. This is an emotional experience. It's raw, it's powerful, it's dynamic, and it's one of the highlights of Burn. Number 1, When a Blind Man Cries, 1972. Well, can you believe it? This song was considered for Machine Head and it was left off. Originally released as a B-side to Never Before, it spent years hidden away before finally receiving the recognition it deserved. The emotional power comes from its simplicity. The lyrics use blindness as a metaphor for loneliness, desperation, helplessness, isolation. Ian Gillan doesn't oversing the song. He's a little bit understated, but he uses the words to carry the story and the emotion. Richie Blackmore contributes a very tasteful solo, and John Lord's organ fills the spaces while the rest of the band create an understated rhythm section, Roger Glover, Ian Pace. There's a raw honesty about this song that conveys the message, which is universal. And this is my number 1 pick for the most emotional Deep Purple song. So there you have it. There's my list of 5. Please like and subscribe to Rock Daydream Nation. Leave your comments below. Tell us what your picks are. What are the songs that hit you in the gut emotionally in the Deep Purple catalogue? I love reading your comments. But one thing's for sure, I'll be doing more shows on Rock Daydream Nation just around the corner. All the best and cheers.